How's it going? I'm Jackson.
Hey Jackson, I'm Aiden. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man. So we're doing some coursework today.
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome. How long have you been playing golf for?
I've been playing golf probably for the last 8 years.
8 years?
Competitive golf for about the last 5.
Okay, awesome. So what are we here to work on today?
I've been struggling with some of my tee shots recently, so just probably getting back into play and work on some recovery shots.
Recovery shots? Great. Yeah. So, always when anybody brings up a recovery shot, there's always many ways to look at it,
Yes, sir.
because there's a million different ways to recover. You could be recovering from the woods, you could be recovering from a bunker shot, you could be recovering from a water hazard, anything like that. But, the most important thing when we're trying to recover is that we're putting ourselves in a better position.
Yes, sir.
So, the first thing I like to, tell people is, well, first the lie, so do you have a good lie? Do you have a bad lie? Because the ball is going to react differently, whether
Yes,
it's
sir.
teed up, whether it's sitting down. So, that's really important. That's the first step to making sure that you're able to, make solid contact. The second thing is club selection. I see a lot of people, they always try to take too much club.
Yes, sir.
When you're trying to only chip it about 30 yards, hitting a 4-iron, unless you're trying to get it underneath a really low limb, it's not as beneficial because you're really having to slow it down and kind of get steering with it. It's really hard to make solid
Yes, sir.
contact. So, club selection is very important. If we have 150 yards out and we're trying to hit a banana slice around a tree, then yeah, we take more club
Yeah,
and
yes,
swing
sir.
harder and we try to turn it. So, there are situations where you do need to hit a 4-iron, whether it's to keep it low or to get it out far enough to where
Yes,
you
sir.
can compensate for a really hard cut or something like that. And the other thing, speaking of cut, is we want to make sure that we're choosing the right shot.
Yes, sir.
So, again, like I said, a recovery shot always needs to be back in play. It doesn't have to be in the fairway all the time, but it has to be in a position where we have a good angle at the green and we're able to put a shot within, 15, 20 feet.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Because we're always trying to basically get up and down from
Yeah,
and make
yes,
our
sir.
par. We're always trying to make sure that if we do need to recover, bogey's the worst score we can have. Because it's a lot harder to recover from a double than it is just one bogey.
Yes, sir.
So, like we're out here at hole 4 of TPC Myrtle Beach, and, there is trees on the left and trees on the right. And, when you're trying to recover that fairway bunker out there, you want to make sure that you avoid that when you punch it back out. So you're giving yourself an easier opportunity to get it on the green
Yes, sir.
and
Yeah.
hopefully make par. So, that's really important. And another thing is ball position. I always see people, they always put the ball off their back foot when they're trying to hit a punch shot. And yes, when you're trying to hit it low, it does help, but not on just a standard shot.
Yes, sir.
We're hitting a 50-yard 4-iron and we put it in the back of our stance. The ball's probably not going to get up in the
Yeah,
air.
yes,
So
sir.
it's going to be driven into the ground and it's going to roll out, maybe get caught in some rough. So deciding how you want to play it. If you want to play it higher, play it off the front foot. If you want to play it lower, play it off the back foot.
Yeah,
but
yes,
you always
sir.
got to remember if you're going to, be able to get it off the ground.
Yeah,
So,
yes, sir.
it's really, really important that we do those 3 things very good every single time. And again, when we talk about the shape of the shot, we want to aim for a position where if we do, if we're hitting a big cut, but there's water left,
Yes, sir.
right across from us, we want to make sure that we cut it. So,
Yes, sir.
that's another thing is when you commit to a shot, you got to make sure you do it.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
that's very, very important. You have any questions for me, though?
Yes, sir. Thank
All
you so
right.
much.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jackson.